Alright, so for those who might be interested, as I would have been when I was preparing for this trip, I'm gonna show you a little bit the kind of gear that I brought. So this tent is the Hellsport 3-person tent. It is big. I actually came with a smaller tent, and the first night I saw that it was not going to be possible. Like in winter camping, when there's storm, etc., you want to bring a lot of gear inside, and not be too close to the side, to the walls. So this is plenty of space, but I managed to fill it up pretty easy. And yeah, you want to go light, but when you're carrying a pulk behind you, I would say these are 1 or 2 kilos well invested. So what do I have here? So I have we covered this with an insulating foam, the whole floor, so it's very convenient. So you can actually like sit and stand everywhere on the tent without getting wet. Sleeping bag, I have a down sleeping bag, and I put a synthetic sleeping bag on top of it because in the morning it gets wet, like completely wet, and the down does not handle humidity very well. And I also have an inside, I think it's Sea-Doo Summit thermal something that is supposed to increase 14 degrees the rating of your sleeping bag. My sleeping bag is not super warm, but with this, and worst case, I can also sleep in my down clothes, and it was fine. All the rest is packed in waterproof bags. These are my clothes. I put that in my duffel bag. And yeah, this is another waterproof bag where I have my batteries and stuff. It was one of my greatest fears, how to handle batteries. What I've been doing, and it has worked pretty well. Basically, you trade power by power, but I put it in an insulated, like shopping bag that I also covered, and I lost one, with the same insulating foam all around. I have all my power banks in here, batteries and stuff, and every night and in the morning I would put a boiling water Nalgene bottle inside with plastic bag just in case it leaks. And I would put it inside, and it would be kept warm during the day. I would also put it around a bit of film so that the 100 degrees are not directly in contact with the batteries either. Lately I've been having fuel problems, so I didn't have that much fuel to spare. So I replaced this by hand warmers that did work as well. See, these are useless. Yeah, so this is for the batteries. Then I have another Nalgene bottle that I warm and I put in my sleeping bag at night, so it's great. Another waterproof bag in the end is where I put my sleeping bag. And now when I arrive, I put my ski shoe liners and helmet, so that in the morning they're not wet. They're not going to be warm, but at least they won't be wet. And this is the cooking area, so I can either cook behind the camera or with a fire blanket that I put around just in case. I have a traditional stove, and yeah, with this so that we could move around, and it was pretty secure. And it's not directly in contact with the snow, because otherwise it melts, of course. 2 thermoses, one for food, one for warm water or tea, whatever you want to put inside. What else we have in here? So this is where I keep my cooking stuff and other accessories. Yeah, not very interesting. Also, I had a problem with matches. They weren't paying very well, so now I keep my lighter in my inner pocket, and it's been working pretty well. So a bag with basically lyophilized food. Leo food is amazing, really good. And the most important part of the food is the, can I open it? Yeah. With one hand, let's do that. Brownie! That is now probably frozen, but it still tastes so good, and it's like my little pleasure every night. Yeah, I think that's pretty much all. I also do have a sponge because it gets pretty wet, so I can absorb, and I spill water sometimes, so yeah, I do use a climbing harness, and this is the pulk I've been using, the Fairpulken Kite 140, and I think that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, my feet, I'm wearing the BV booties with the down socks inside, and they are amazing. You can walk outside. I added the extra foam protection as well inside, so yeah, you can walk on the snow or whatever. Anyways, I'm gonna let you with a view, pretty cool view of the sunset, and I'm gonna go back inside, get warm, because as you see, I'm already freezing. Oh god. So I leave the kites in here at night. I haven't had any problems for now, so. And the shovel to put some snow in the pot to melt. You